Biz, Sarah, good morning. Sorry. Make sure this is do not disturb. I'm bad, friends. Hey, what up? That was a legendary stream yesterday, Sarah, wasn't it? That was a cool stream. I'll take that. Heck yeah. All right, we got cheese sauce heating up and beans right now. We already got an order on deck. I also got to, here we got going on. I got to marinate some steak. I got to make the marinade, make steak, cook the steak. I got cheese and beans heating up right now. I also got chicken, El Pastor, and then we also got to drop that steak on the flat grill. So we're just opening the restaurant right now. We're getting everything ready to go. Yeah, so hang out. All right, we're gonna switch up the music today. We're gonna listen to Mellow Indie. Here we go. Just get it. Huh? Green, good morning. Afternoon. All right, that's what we're working on right now. We got a specialty Red Bull, electric blue ras, 32 ounce, and then a 5 taco plate with carnitas just plain. So you know the carnitas got to be like seasoned perfectly. Let's go this way. Bloop. I just want to make sure I have enough beans to start, and then I'm going to reheat more beans. I'm also going to cook beans today. We're going to cut potatoes. We got a lot of pretty much veggie work today that we got to do, so we're definitely going to knock a lot of handwork prep up. I'm gonna just make this drink real quick. I'll be right back, friends. Vinci, thank you. Carnitas tacos, very simple. Start of the day. I don't want nothing. Okay. Cheese stains alone. Chain smoking, suffocating. I don't really do energy drinks, but it's good. It's good. All right, cheese sauce. I'm about to go take an order. I'll be right back. What is it? Friends want to come hang out. It's the dopest dope. We're getting there, slowly but surely, climbing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Salam, what up? Hi, Poland. Thank you for tuning in. Beef chorizo. What up, Pico? The 5-pound bag. The double Gio. The fancier one, the one that's like $29. All right, thank you. That's the only way to make chorizo on la plancha. 3/4 of the way, then we're gonna add our egg. The cooking of the chorizo. A trick with the chorizo is if it's real chunky like that, that means that there's some parts that are raw. So you wanna make sure it's kind of like even consistency just on the meat part. But what we'll do is we'll break it all down a little. And we season everything, so I'm gonna season the eggs with salt and pepper too. Here's the egg plate. I like how it folds. Look at that. Fold. Alright, let's check out how it's finished. That's okay with you guys. It's like the sweet spot right here. I hate that thing, huh? I bought that from Amazon and it's just like such a funky piece. Rice and beans. The grill's nice and calibrated, that's why I came off with it. It's not too oily. Seasoned perfectly. Alright, onion cilantro. Red mild. Green mild. Breakfast potatoes, aka French fries. That's a breakfast. Okay. Pet peeve of mine when you grab a napkin and it unravels. So what I like to do, instead of wasting tape, to this part right here, this flap, I tuck the napkin in there. See that? And then look, I can tuck this in the bag. No problem. Next one.
Your towel?
Just one that I'm using right now.
Okay, we're gonna go wash those, okay?
yourself. All right. And good morning. Thank you. Maciel is Maciej. How do you say? Is the J silent? I want to learn your name. Tell me. All right, love you. You got the dish detergent, laundry soap? You got everything? All right, friends, no joke. I gotta make this steak marinade. And I am behind. It happens, right? Before I start prepping anything, I need to make sure I got my sanitizer. Let's go here. All right, so I'm getting my sanitizer, water, napkins, all that good stuff. Maria, hello. 7:45 in Poland. Wow. Well, thank you for tuning in on this beautiful day. No, there we go. Sorry. I'm a noob, dude. It happens. Silent library. All right, friends. Today we're gonna make steak marinade. Make sure my blender's clean. I'll be looking like a fool. Eddie, is it? Do you guys have sound now? No. Tap tap tap. I really want to flip this over, but I know my mom can't reach. It's all good. I'll thug it up. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make chipotle honey, which is essentially honey, chipotles, and some water. Sweet heat. We had some technical difficulties with the can, but we'll be okay. We're gonna use the big can opener, destroy it, we don't even care. All right, tune in, friends. It's gonna be a quick one. One of those trying to escape, saw that? Here's a little trick I use. I'm gonna heat up some water for this so I can get that honey out. I need 27 ounces. In the meantime, I'm just gonna let it loose. All right. It's that mom technique, you already know. This is money right here, friends. Money costs a lot of money. This part's obviously the longest part. It's gonna be quick. 4 hours later. I swear, a bread knife is like your best friend in a kitchen. It can cut through anything. And bread, actually. It cuts bread too. It's crazy. Center stage that bad boy. Okay, so water. Sorry, friends. Water's chipotle and honey. just the right level of sweet heat. Great. So we're gonna keep 32 ounces of this. This is gonna be for our steak marinade. All right, you ready for the next steps? So we're gonna do mayonnaise, 4 ounces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ounces of orange juice. Lemon juice. 2 ounces of Worcestershire. When that needs. Tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Tablespoon of onion powder. Teaspoon of salt. Blend. It's always important when you're like making prep recipes or working on a station is to clean as you go, consolidate, sanitize everything down, and start over. You have to reset every time you do it. Obviously, you know, there's variables in a restaurant when it's busy and you gotta like stop what you're doing and get pulled in different directions, but we always wanna just like work safe at the same time. Because it always happens, you're gonna be slammed, you're doing prep, and the health department walks in. You got all this food out, looking crazy. Protect yourself. Protect your neck. We're making steak marinade for our carne asada, and then we're gonna marinate the steak. And then cook the steak. Okay, the next thing we have to do is we need to emulsify the marinade so that it gets nice. My dad always taught me to keep a workplace clean no matter what. Yeah, you have to. I mean, it's kind of like everything in life, to be honest with you. You know, sometimes your jobs can teach you a lot about organization, patience, like seeking answers differently than what you're used to or what you've been taught. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna emulsify this. So emulsifying means when you create bubbles and we fill the bubbles with oil. which expands the liquid as a whole. What we're trying to do is thicken it up a little bit so it's not so runny when we put it on the steak. And then when we, when we marinate it and soak it, we want it kind of sticky. We want it to stick to the meat, not just kind of run on the bottom of the pan, because then you're just gonna get inconsistencies with the flavor of the food. And also, you're just not gonna get the best product. This requires a lot of items, and it'd be unfortunate if we don't follow the recipe 100% on this, and then serve, 30 pounds of Angus beef that's just not 100%, you know what I mean? So that's why it's super important to follow the recipes, tweak them, understand, and kind of go from there. So I'm gonna start on low on the blender. I'm gonna let this start to do its thing. Then I'm gonna start adding oil slowly. Canola oil. See what I mean about this? Let me get a tank. Let me get some. These things gonna keep binking me, dude. I'm gonna cry. Knocked out every chance I get, dude. Alright. Okay. Let's bring in the steak. Alright, we're gonna marinate 15 pounds of steak to start. That's okay. Hey. Sorry if the blender was too loud. We're working here. All right, so the first thing we're gonna wanna do is just loosen up the meat so that we don't have little pockets or we call them knots of just cold chunks of meat that are not gonna get marinated. We're gonna use half of this, and then we're gonna put the other half. took 4. Yeah. Alright. Now we're gonna get this all coated. Let's do this. Our stuff. Get back to work. Right. Everybody chilling? Everybody good? Sorry. Just getting to good English for friends. It's where the magic happens. So today, I'm gonna just walk you guys through the prep list a little bit. Like, that's what we do. I already know what we need for today. I live here. We're gonna do 4 times onions, 1 time cilantro, 3 times onion cilantro. We're gonna do half a case of potatoes. We're gonna make a 1-time cheese sauce. Mole is good today. Red salsa, we need a bottle. We need to make egg salsa and green salsa today. We're gonna marinate all the rest of the al pastor that's in there. We made chipotle, honey, steak, and steak already. Carnitas are good. We'll do 2 6-pans of limes, 1 6-pan of pineapples, 90 egg salsa portions. We're gonna lid the rest of the other portions. We're gonna make a 1-time guacamole, cook 10 pounds of beans, cut 3 tortilla chips. We're gonna do 20 sour cream portions, 2 bottles of crema, mozzarella we did yesterday, shrimp will pull 1 bag, horchata's good. We have tamarindo as the seasonal water. You like that? That's cool. And then we're gonna finish these other new cakes that we're working on, and then sweet potatoes. We gotta do all that for the sweet potatoes. Tacos. Alright. I will try one more time. There you go. So these are the items that we prep. These are the items that we prep. This is the shelf life of each of those items. This is the yield based off a 1-time recipe. So if we call for a 1-time of onions, it's a 6-pan. So today we're gonna need 4 6-pans, okay? And then the par, it just adjusts based off of the time of year, your sales. Your on hand is what you have in the restaurant, and then what your call is. So you look at this, and then you look at how many you have, and that makes your call. But since Mondays are slower, I just took the day on that. You see, that's just how you read it, and everything is it's just information. That's all it is. Data for you to use so that it could assist your job, make your job a little bit easier. So now I'm gonna write on here what we need to start for the day on the dry erase board. That's called our kill list, okay? I'm also gonna write on there our deep cleaning for the day in the front of the house and in the back of the house. And we just really try to do a little bit more every time. We are so far from being like 100% bulletproof in our timing. We have a lot of opportunity with that. But these are just things to kind of keep us on track. So, I'm gonna write this real quick. Good. Darn it. That's why I guess I was great. All the other ones did that. So the first thing I gotta do is I gotta do that spicy cake. That's what we need. Pretty metal. I'm gonna get this oven up to 350 real quick. You like that? Imagine? No, I'm just left-handed. Don't make fun of left-handers, okay? I'm backwards as it is. Don't do that to me, all right? Well, let's check out our steak. Did you think that we could change your routine? You up my sleeve. This is the steak we done made from scratch. Sick. High five you with my left hand. See, even if it's Angus beef, you see it releases a lot of water. So we used to buy like the super Angus, like 100%, and that stuff was so watery. And it didn't even eat right. It was too gamey, in my opinion. This is perfect. That's right. This is not even dirty, you're tripping. How do you make it in all caps locks to try to prove your point? Nerd. I had that cooking low and slow. While that's going, we're gonna cut the chicken right over here. Sharpening my It's always easier to cut. If you're gonna dice chicken, you say this is the skin side up. Here, sorry. Let me grab it right. Skin side up, and then this is the back side. So you always wanna cut from the back side because it's an easier cut into the skin versus the top part. The top part's a little tough, but if you cut it from the inside, almost like a lime, you get it nice and good. I'm going for 1/4 to 1/2 inch diced pieces. So when people bite into it and eat it, they're not getting a whole piece of chicken. Or a shrimp taco, they eat one shrimp, you're eating like 3 shrimp in one bite. You're left with a veggie taco. Not trying to do that. Right. Looky bitty bitty boo. That's a cool little view. Got step 11 in bed. Gio, yes, chef. Me too. The chicken's already been seasoned a lot. I'm just hitting it with a little bit more at the end. And then also this is chicken bouillon and a couple different spices for sure to make it salty enough. And then the steak, I'm gonna season it a couple more times with salt and pepper. What up, Kiko? I'm gonna check it out real quick. You guys gonna hold on? Sure. Kiko, say what up to the stream. Kiko, say hi to the stream.
Hey, how's it going, people?
Swaggy. All right, I'm gonna help him get these boxes real quick. regional meeting right there.
Brain power behavior.
That's the regional meeting right there. Guys, go check out the restaurant for a little bit. Great. Oh. Hi, my love. How you doing? Live streaming? Alexa, play Google Radio on Pandora. Okay. It's been good, honestly. Right now? It was like 20 seconds. Oh, I didn't notice these. Those are cool. I'm guessing my mom put those there. My daughter gave me a... Excuse me. My daughter gave me a Hello Kitty chef one. I'm gonna put it right there. Let's finish the steak. Apparently hardcore music's making a comeback. I don't know. I've been listening to it the whole time. I can't stop. So the steak, is still a little chewy. The seasoning is like perfect now. I just gotta let it sear and get kind of like we just gotta let that meat release some of that water and start to cook and get a nice color on it. Some of them. Huh? I can't hear you. Hey, look at that. This is better because Kiko's gonna keep coming back and forth putting stuff over there. So, hang out. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, help us out. All we like to do is bring good content. We cook from scratch. We just want to provide excellent experience and teach everybody what we know, and at the same time meet new people, learn a lot of new things. You know, the choice is yours. We just appreciate the viewership. Thank you so much.
This is the last week they had.
That's okay. You know what? I was looking on Amazon for that, and it's super expensive. I'm guessing there's like a shortage of it right now.
What's that?
I think there's a shortage of it right now because on Amazon it's really expensive. Very expensive.
Here's those moisture control packs, Abraham. They stick them above each the little moisture control pad, silicone gels.
Oh yeah?
To suck up moisture, bro. And
Really?
Yeah, it'll last longer. It'll smell fresher.
Okay.
Yeah, silicone packets. Like
Yeah, the ones that they tell you not to chew.
Yeah. They're great for sucking up moisture.
I didn't know that.
And they'll keep the odor away. It's the cheese, right?
That is. Thank you. Alright friends, I'm gonna teach you a dad trick, alright? You ready? Dad skills. When the boxes are like this, instead of trying to step on them and crush them, all you have to do is apply a little bit of pressure. The tape side, like this. And then you pull the tape on. I was in dishwasher for too long. That's it. This many tortillas will last us till probably Friday or Saturday morning. For burritos and quesadillas. Is that crazy?
Put those in the truck, Abraham. Take these back.
Yeah, put them in the truck, yeah. Please. I'll print, you know what? Restaurant people, we can go online and print an itemized receipt. They're all logged through the internet, through their homepage. So we'll definitely play that game with them. Here's all your receipts. I even printed it in color for you. Need a highlighter.
Abraham.
Thank you. Those straws are crazy, huh? We should be making those things ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
you know what?
babe, if you're on the stream, if you're watching on the stream, we should figure out a way to make the chamoy straws, dude. They're $20 a pop.
I walked into the little Mexican joint, Abraham. You know where I smell from? They were frying tilapia.
Tilapia?
Oh, it just smacked my face, and I was like, I turned over there, and I know it was coming from the restaurant.
Right.
And it smelled cod, bro. I'm thinking, oh,
Cod
I
too.
want to grab some fucking tilapia tonight.
You should.
Yeah, tilapia.
I love tilapia.
I love tilapia.
Good.
Tilapia is one of the fish that it doesn't have a fishy taste.
Yeah.
All right, Abraham. I'm gonna knock these dishes out and let's get started.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. We're gonna make beans. So this pot, You see how like how tall it is? I'm probably going about like 20% in there. And then I'm gonna fill up cold water up to the inside of this dimple right here. And then what I'm gonna do is, as the beans start to cook and absorb the water, I'm gonna continuously add just enough water to keep them hydrated so that they keep rolling. Eventually they, wait, low and slow. And I always try to put them in a burner away from what we're doing so that we're not, you know, because if you have something big like here, like this big pot, it's just gonna be in the way when we're sauteing and we're making shrimp and, you know, all the sauteed items that we have to cook to order in a pan. It's better to just put these bad boys in the back. And then I'm gonna turn it down to like medium. And then the majority of your cooking you wanna do at medium anyways, because the flame should be like right below the eye. The metal part, when it starts, the flame should be like literally right there. And then I'll start with just a little bit of salt the water. And then as the beans tighten up, I'll add more salt. We'll just continuously add salt and canola. That's it with that. All right, friends, go check out the steak now. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Don't try this at home, it's really hot. All right. Here's the cool thing about being left-handed. I can go this way with it, I can go forward, or I can go this way and go backwards. See, it's not supposed to go that way, huh? Me. Alright, we're Gucci bandana. It was so hot. We'll let it chill out for a little bit. All right, friends, prep day. Hiya. Snap. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. All right. We're gonna cut sweet potatoes. Cassandra, hello, how are you? Nice. We're located in Lakewood, Washington. Beautiful. Rainy. Cold and rainy. It's like what we needed. Oh. All right, we're gonna do sweet potatoes. Let me get this right, friends. Oh, that's cool. All right. So it's always easier when you cut potatoes if you get them wet first with the blade. So we try to find potatoes that are similar in size that are gonna fit inside the dicer. Not giving us too much problems. So these potatoes, instead of normally idle potatoes are a lot easier to cut through. These are just a little bit more dense. So we just got to take our time. The blade does jam a lot from it. All right, let's try it. See what I mean? They look good though. I see where we messed up. Technical errors. Check it. Heck yeah. See what I mean? Sometimes they want to play right. We're gonna dice them anyways, but it's a pain. We could dice them by hand, but the potato just needs to comply. Yeah. Going down without fighting me back. I'm gonna wet this bad boy. Let it choke for a minute. I'm the boss, not you, potato. Embarrassing me in front of my friends. So we'll part cook these and then we'll dice them into 1-inch pieces. These potatoes are dense. I'll show you the difference. But thank you all for the feedback. I appreciate it. Look at it. This is a potato, an Idaho potato. What up, Paul? That's a sweet potato, all right? I'm gonna show you Weaselrelli's, the difference and how dense these darn potatoes are, all right? Check it out. I wet this potato just a little bit, okay? I just wet it a little. These have been chilling in there, all right? Look at the difference, all right? All right, I'm not that weak, bro. Don't test me, all right? These potatoes are very dense. That wasn't a trick potato. I'll do another one. Fresh out the box. Look at it. Look at it. And it's still kind of dry. Come on, man. You guys look at me. Don't do that to me in front of my wife, all right? Making me look silly. Like I'm weak. There's a difference, all right? These are the potatoes that I was cutting. Justin, when you could pay my water bill, I'll hear you loud and clear, my friend. I'm gonna turn the water off for Justin to feel good about himself for like 25 seconds. While I'm doing this, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, tell your friends, tell your hater friends like Justin to come holler at your boy. I'm kidding, it's all jokes. I don't know you, Justin. You might be the greatest person in the world. No? I'm not like that, all right? Chill out. I'm a nice dude. We're gonna do this cut of potatoes. This is gonna be for our sweet potato tacos. So I'm gonna soak. They said these are the best sweet potatoes in the world, so I gotta give them a whirl, right? So I'm gonna soak these with cinnamon sticks, bay leaves, and a little bit of star anise. And then I'm gonna cut a half a case of potatoes. We're gonna turn those into French fries. So we're gonna soak them, and we're gonna soak this with brown sugar too. So I'm gonna leave that right there for a second, okay? Give me a second. All right, half a cup of brown sugar. It's just for the soak, all right? Is that too much brown sugar too? Did I hurt your sugar feelings, Justin? Turn the brown sugar off. Ah. Right. 2 cinnamon sticks. Bloop. Bloop. Oh no, these are star-shaped. These are very strong. Licorice. Obviously, we gotta put salt. Half a cup of salt, or 1/4 cup of salt, sorry. And this is just gonna soak for 4 hours. Bay leaf. 2 bay leaves. Bloop. Bloop. So, excuse me. Since I already started dicing up these potatoes, I'm gonna do the half a case. I gotta move this. I don't want to knock it. All right, here we go. All right. You want me to tell you when I know you've made it? When 35 people are watching you cut potatoes. I'm kidding. I appreciate you all. But for real though. We just want to get any of that excess dirt. These bad boys obviously came from the ground. But here we go. It's all we have to have the continuous water running on it to make sure that there's no standing water for bacteria and stuff to grow. That's why the water has to be continuously running. Okay, so we'll wash a lot of these potatoes. It doesn't matter if they're cut or not; they're all gonna still get washed, and then we're gonna soak them. So, excuse me, we take all the necessary steps to make sure that we're serving clean, safe food. Oh, sorry, keep going. Yeah, can you put those in there? That'll work, yeah. Thank you. I like to try to keep the potatoes to one side, and then as I dice them, I'll put them on the other side. Because sometimes, I don't know why it just happens, you know? You feel like you've done all the potatoes and all the, you got mounds of fries, and like, I don't know, I just put everything away, and then there's that one potato just chilling, like, what up? Live to fight another day. And then I bake it, I torture it. All right, let's get some dice in it. Ooh, yeah. Oh, embarrassing me in front of my friends no more, dude. Ain't nice. Here we go. I got a motion, dude. Don't trip. Look. 1, 2. Ah, ah, ah. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now I'm only gonna go live when I cut potatoes because people think I'm soft, dude. Now I'm head casing. All right. It's a Five Guys commercial. Oh, that sounds fire. I would love to make that for you. Or could I make you some truffle fries? With some fresh thyme. A little truffle oil. There's that restaurant that they cook the fries in duck fat. I'd pay $20 for some fries, bro. Are you kidding me? I make it myself. Why not? Okay. I do miss like Cajun seasoned fries. So good. Truffle's got like a real pungent taste to it, but it can be like, I don't know. Let me try to think of a way to explain it that would make the most sense. Do you like blue cheese or like gorgonzola? Okay, well, gorgonzola has that funky, you know, like you eat it with the intent of having that little funky flavor. That's how truffle oil is. It's got a little bit of a funky flavor, but you can fill it with like fresh herbs or fried potatoes, French fries. Really good. They sell a little bit. They probably sell a little bit at Trader Joe's. I mean, they sell it everywhere, but it's probably like essence of truffle. I'm good right now, thank you. I had some eggs this morning with the baby. That was it. I was done. 2 cups of coffee and some eggs, man. Ooh, there you go. Some chives, right? Make it fancy. Call it fancy. Yeah, you know, truffle oil is super good. I honestly crave it. You know, that Trader Joe's has these Parmesan cheese, the little moon cheese. They have a truffle flavor. Dude, they're so good. And, you know, my wife doesn't like it, but my daughter, dude, she be tearing it up. It's just such a unique flavor. Every morning or what? That's a lot of coffee. Get the jitterbugs, man. The soy rizo, of course. This one kind of looks a little funky to me. I'm just going to toss it. Look at that. Straight. Go bobbing for potatoes. Don't you know? Right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, in West Dallas, yeah. We used to bob for potatoes. That's my Milwaukee accent. Don't you know? Oh, that Aaron Rodgers is doing really good for the Packers this year. Yeah. Go Pack Cool. He doesn't like the Bee Gees. Or Andy Gibb. All right, let's start with let's do one of the spice cake. We'll turn that one into a pumpkin. We were gonna take off the pumpkin tres leches cake, but it's been selling so much that we're gonna roll it through November also with the eggnog cake. Yeah, I know. That's where I get them from. Webster. We got to order two?
Just in case.
Restaurants like legit, dude. Yeah, they'll replace everything. You know, I remember I ordered like when I was ordering equipment for the restaurant. I ordered bowls, and they sent me like a case. I ordered like 12 each bowls. They sent me like 12 dozen, like a case of bowls, dude. It was so expensive, and I was like, I didn't order this, and they were like, oh, just keep it. And then you're like,
you know what your best bet to do is to buy them from a restaurant,
yeah.
and like a month later we'll just.
I just don't use them anymore though. Now they're sitting in the basement, you know. But I'm gonna be like, I need to buy porcelain. Porcelain doesn't go porcelain. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be there. Or ceramic, you know, whatever. Porcelain probably. All right, potatoes. Take up my day. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. All right, this is the part where I mess up, so we're gonna go bobbing for potatoes. Don't you know? They always sneak away and they're huge too. I don't know how they do it. All right, I feel pretty confident. Cool. Get out of here. All right, friends, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna separate these potatoes into two big bins, Cambros. We're gonna fill them up with cold water. We're gonna do 1 cup of sugar and a half a cup of salt in each one of those, and those are gonna soak in the cooler for at least 4 hours. And then once that's done, once that's done, we're gonna par fry them at low temperature, 225 in the fryer. And then we're gonna cool it down. And then when we get an order, once it's cold, that's why we gotta rotate the product properly. We're gonna fry it for 350 for 3 minutes, 45 seconds. And that's gonna give you like, we're gonna make sure basically by blanching it and soaking it, by soaking it and blanching it, we're cooking it from the inside out. And then when you're frying it, you're just cooking the outside. So the inside, you're not gonna get like that raw potato taste. You're actually gonna get a crunch, and also the inside's gonna be cooked throughout. And it's gonna be seasoned because we're gonna soak it with the salt and sugar. So it's gonna get nice and deep inside that fried potato. So it's not just like a potato with salt on it. There's a lot of, something so simple that requires minimum ingredients has so much technique that's involved with the potato. And this is a recipe that my dad taught me actually. It's crazy. Right? That's the only way it's done. And also, look, think about this, right? Potatoes, a 50-pound bag of potatoes or box of potatoes costs anywhere between like $10 to $15, right? A case of 30-pound French fries is like $45, right? So you're getting an inferior product for less. You're paying more for an inferior product, right? And you're getting less quantity. They're cold. They're freezing cold. I'm gonna put the saffron. So when I think about like sustainability, hello. I wish I could read what you're saying. So when you think about sustainability, you know, you're really taking that potato from the farm and giving it the best possible, you know, chance of being the princess at the ball. There we go. It's a good song. You know, Wednesdays are really good days for us to prep because it's not too busy in the morning, and we could really hammer out a lot of these big items that require like a lot of attention and a lot of yield. You know, we want to knock those out when we're here to make sure we maximize that shelf life on them, and also make sure that the product is being rotated properly so that people can get fresh product anytime they come in. We just want to make sure the potatoes are submerged, so you know what I mean? We don't want them a little under, because the top is just going to get like dried out and turn pink from the oxidation. Half a cup of salt. French fries, we're soaking them right now. Hello, chef. Livermore. Thank you, Phil. We're in Lakewood, Washington right now. All right, and then 1 cup of sugar. We're gonna soak these fries for 4 hours, and then we're gonna fry them at 250. Cool them down, and then we'll fry them again at 350 in order. Yeah, French fries. Crystal, Phil, thank you for the flowers. Hello. Is the fries originally from French? I'm pretty sure they're American, right? I'm pretty sure French fries came from America. Phil, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Perfect. Nice little different angle right here. That's okay, friends. If any of you are new to the stream, please subscribe, like, help the algorithm. I'm glitching in the matrix right now. What's happening? We're just here trying to make good food, teach people, and meet new friends, and expand this community all over the world. I don't know. We'll just call them papas fritas, wait, no mames. How about that? That's what we call them. They're called loaded fries here, so we're part of the world is loaded from. Alright, so these are going to be the sweet potatoes. They're going to be soaking for 4 hours. I know we all just met, but I'm about to cry in the stream. Huh? Because I'm going to cut onions. Get it.
What are the cakes you want, Abraham?
That's it, just that one. You want to pop it in the oven?
Pop it in the oven?
Yeah. And then press the 15-minute timer. Try to put the cakes in the middle of the sheet pan. Then they cook even in the middle. Gloves? Yes. Huh? No, I'm not. I'm not talking to you. Did you say something to me? Oh, I was saying something to this person. I was trying to read what they're saying. When the American forces are over. Ah. Thank you, Dory. I don't know. I'm making them though. Yeah. Sorry. Here, I'll make it easier for you. Sorry. Nitro gloves, extra large. You get them at Restaurant Depot. $45 for 10.
I'll look for the menu.
Oh, the recipe book?
Yeah.
Right here. No, I saw it over here earlier. I was like, interesting spot for it. All right, we're gonna finish with these onions, and then we're gonna holler at you peeps at the PM side. But we're gonna knock out these onions real quick, okay? Oh yeah, that's one box. Let me go. That's. Well, we got 3 out right now, so we'll be breaking into this one today.
Well, I guess I've had my day, and you let me go my way. Now it's me who has to pay. Never should have gone away. I never should have gone away. Won't you take me back? I'll be won't you take me back again? I'll be
It's okay. I'm proud of our hygiene when it comes to gloves. You know, pizza restaurants, they don't need to wear gloves when they build pizzas because it goes in an oven that's 500 degrees that will kill literally any bacteria that would be on the food. When you're washing vegetables and doing that, you could have you could have your hands. When you're washing the vegetables in the sink. You're supposed to at least wash the vegetables. So it's all good.
stop making a fool out of me.
We don't want any color on the onions too. So some of these are gonna be a little funky. I could chop off the end pieces of those. But if they're too green, like, you know, under, I'm not gonna use them.
1 teaspoon, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, because sour cream is naturally has like a little bit of saltiness to it. We're just trying to help it not fall flat. See ya. Woo! Yup. The tears are rolling. Avengers Endgame. Got it much faster now. So I'm dead already. Stop making a fool out of me, onions. Before it rains. Más rápido, right? No mames. Mucho trabajar, less blah blah blah. It's like a fried green tomato right here. Look at this. This one. Hey. Today is 11/5. Is there gloves for my eyes? Woo! I think I could walk off a pepper spray to the face. I think I can continue with service.
Where does the crumble go, Abraham?
The crema goes on the bottom right side. Could you portion out some sour cream portions too?
Yeah.
Do 20 of them?
Yeah.
Thank you. Woo. Drunken Donuts. That is true. Well, you know what? Sometimes I just really want to cry, and I schedule myself on the days that I have to cut onions. So there's that. What's your solution to that? I don't care how tough you are, bro. You cut some onions, you're gonna cry. Cut these onions for sure. That should be a challenge, right? You know who wins? Me, because they'll prep the onions for me. I'll feed you if you can cut these onions without crying, free of charge. It's a win-win for me. Appreciate it, yeah. All we breathe is positive energy in this bad boy. We respect it and we breathe it. That's it. Hey. Sweet. So here's what we're gonna do, friends. I'm gonna finish peeling these onions and I'm gonna put them in the cooler because I think I'm done crying for now. We're gonna knock out this order and then I'm gonna end the live stream. What up, Brian? How are you? I could just get them pre-diced. Yeah, right. Look at man. I would never. Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it to my ancestors, dude. Are you kidding me? Feel like you go? What's that? Are they showing today?
No.
I'm in
Yeah.
the front of them. On the front line! Oh gosh. Alright. It's real life right there. No stunt double, those are real tears. Alright, we got a 3 taco plate with steak, add cheese, add cream, and then a Cali burrito. That's a perfect thing. Dance and cry, my feelings away. Let's get it. Alright, Cali burrito, we're doing French fries. You guys chilling? It is. That's right, Dory. Alright, friends. Let's get it. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Let's get it, friends. Cali burrito, 3 tacos. The tortillas, we want them relaxed. We don't want them too hard. We're not trying to crisp them up. We want them a little bit pliable so that they don't tear, but they can still bend. Like almost like a flour tortilla, right? Then we're gonna add cheese, and that cheese is just gonna chill. This is movie magic right here. This is the potato we were talking about earlier. Obviously, this is the cooked version of it. You see the outside is really crispy, and then the inside, it's meaty, but it's cooked throughout. You know what I mean? It's a good fry right there. I don't want to say French or American. It's a fry, all right? We got it. We understand it's a fry. Right? People are happy. Steak, 2 ounces of Angus beef. You saw this bad boy come to life from the package to the taco. Magnifico. Get it with that. That's magic. And then the tortilla, we're just heating it up. Follow me over here. This is where the magic happens. So the Cali burrito automatically comes with cheese sauce, but they want to add more cheese sauce to this bad boy, okay? So we're gonna jazz up everything here. First thing we start with is the steak. All right. Then we're gonna do this one already has it. We're gonna do every here. And since they're steak, they both give the same sauce as red and green mild sauce. Okay. Green. Only on the ingredients, not all over the burrito. Just wherever they can taste it. Okay. Then they want sour cream and crema to both of these. So crema is whipped sour cream. It's a little bit thinner. The top of the one sour cream. Here's the thing. Fries. And then the liquid gold right here. They want it 2 times. I heard Salt Bae's looking for a job. It will go where the avocados are. You see them, right? Ready? I'm afraid of you, burrito.
Today's Wednesday, Abraham?
Today is Wednesday. Yes. Thank you. make sure this bad boy is sealed. Normally when it's to go, we don't sear it, but that bad boy is pleasant. The potato. I already did it. Let's do those tostadas. So in all of Pierce County of Washington and Tacoma area, there's 5 major cities, okay? We just got second place in takeout. So there's 900 restaurants that were in this category, and we're second. We care about the way that we package our food. We make sure it's tight, it's hot. You know, we do all delivery systems, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash. So it says a lot when you really take care of the food from start to finish. Because it seems like a lot of restaurants nowadays, what they're doing is the to-go food is just trash, and they don't care, and they'll charge you a lot. We care as much as we do as if we were to serve it right here in front of you, or as if it's going to travel, 10, 15 minutes to get to the destination that it needs to get to. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that if you just really care about what you do and you're very passionate, and you're not paying, you don't care what people say, you're really just intentionally doing the right thing every single day, it'll pay off in the end. We've been doing this we've owned this restaurant for 4 years, but I've been working in the service industry for a very, very long time. As a manager, as a boss, as an executive. And when it's all said and done, it's the basics. Cleanliness, fresh food, and taking care of the customer, that's it. A little bit. Yes, sir. Got it. Thank you. It's probably because it's so hot back here, it's making the stream bug. Give me 1 second. Emotion. All right, friends, it's getting to that point. I need to take a break. My brain is melted. I am brain rot in living form. I need to get some air. I need to drink some water. I love pineapple on pizza. But I will see you all later on tonight. We're going to be live streaming on the PM side. So please subscribe, tap in, all that good stuff, friends. If you haven't yet, we do live streams pretty frequently. We do, long form videos, short forms. We do a little bit of everything. We just want to have fun and teach everything that we got going on here. And we have cameras set up. We have 3 cameras set up all over the kitchen. We're just working on things. So with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning into the stream and hanging out. I will see you all later on tonight. Sarah, Green, everyone that's there that was holding it down, thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Girls.